Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Vampyr. And as you can see, I am back at Pembroke Hospital. The reason for that is that we apparently are going to have to talk with Dr. Swansea before we're going to continue with our main quest here in West End. And these two areas which we have never visited, perhaps, who knows, we'll have to see. In the meanwhile, I cleared once again this area and this area, so we should be able to pretty quickly walk around here. In fact, I even cleared over here. So, hopefully, this is going to be a nice, smooth sailing this episode. On the other hand, it's going to be a lot of talk. Perhaps you're not interested into that. If you don't, no problems. No need to be here. But, just a fair warning.
Hello, Jonathan. Back from the city already? How is the situation over there?
Tense, to say the least.
I am sure every obstacle will cede to your relentless determination. In the meantime, can I be of any help?
Did you know that Lady Ashbury is an artist? And rather a good one?
Well, actually, yes. I attended an exhibition of her paintings before the war. Beautiful landscapes and stunning portraits. I wish I had purchased one.
Perhaps we could go to her next exhibition, you and I.
What a beautiful idea, Jonathan. Did you know she told me once she had been a model for famous painters? But she never told me which ones.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
Oh, the legendary founder of the Ascalon Club. I'm afraid I cannot help you with that, Jonathan.
Are you afraid of him? Is he that dangerous?
No, but since most ancient vampires were killed or fled England during the Great Hunt of 1850, he may be the oldest British vampire. A myth in the flesh, so to speak.
So you do know him?
All the Brotherhood knows about him is highly confidential. He is dangerously intimate with the royal family and Britain's inner circles.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
A sad story, my dear friend. Tragic, in fact. The Brotherhood was betrayed by some of its most trusted members.
Tell me about the betrayal.
The founders of the Guard of Priwen stole precious and unique documents and reports from the Brotherhood's library when they left. They used them to identify and locate their next targets.
Why was it a tragedy?
Not only did the Guard of Priwen hunt down and kill most ancient vampires of England, they also destroyed or confiscated their possessions. Priceless knowledge was lost in just a few nights.
And that is indeed a sad story. Alright, well that was...
I shall return later. Thank you, Edgar.
all that apparently was the discussion with Dr. Swansea over here, but that shouldn't be a problem. I'm not going to rest now. I do know I have, again, quite a bit of XP gathered, but right now, if I'm gonna rest, all the monsters are coming to come back, and I don't want that, so... time to head out there. You know, I think this is a shorter route if we go this way. Hold on, let me just run over here. Which now should be possible, as most of the enemies are gone. No, I didn't... I have to admit, I didn't clear these docks, so... there should still be some action left for you. Didn't think I would deny you all the fun now, would you? Oh. I have to walk over a plank. It's apparently a little difficult. I haven't been able, by the way, for anyone who was interested, to upgrade my gun. I have not been as fortunate to find the right items for that. I hear battering. Somebody's battering down on my door of my hideout, methinks. Or the lower level of it. Yeah, somebody's banging over here. I thought I cleared this area. Apparently I cleared one person I did not clear. Hi! Who needs Q? Although I have to admit I did miss 2 strikes. So, strokes? I want to say strokes. That's just... that's all sorts of wrong. Let me go here. Yeah, time for the Ascalon Club, which means going through this area. As you can see, totally empty. It's a big guy, dead and gone. Should not be a problem. So that this time we could just scooch right through here without being interrupted. But you can see that this is the good neighborhood of this area because look at this car. Look at it. It's awesome. At least I think it's awesome. Perhaps I'm too much of a guy for this, and like some of the lady watchers might go like, dude, that's really not cool. Like, boring.
It's locked, all right.
A new hide is available in the district. Check your map to locate it. Wait, what? If it's available, why is this locked? The heck?
It's locked.
Guess we'll have to go the long way around. I did had a small little cutscene when I went the long way around. Sorry. You can do these little plateaus, help you to avoid a fight over here, but that fight was between Priven and Ascalon, and I just intermingled. But yeah, if you come down to this area, and now you do have something on the side here, a skull screaming aloud. But over here...
It's locked, all right.
Oh, well, I will unlock it. I didn't even know it was not yet unlocked. But you can hear already a skull on the left side, pointing with my finger, which you can't see. But here, this Ascalon gets killed. This is the Ascalon that fled, that we just saw at the end of the episode. But, yeah. Not sure why you need to unlock that, but now it's unlocked. And, he fled the strange situation that was going on. And I think then somewhere here, somewhere this way, should be a gate. Over here. There we go. Here's the access to the Ascalon Club district.
End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
Coleman and Sons. I would have... Who would have seen that? But yeah, there's no achievement for that. To actually be able to, you know, have the capabilities of looking up. I'm not bitter or anything. Not at all. Yeah, that doesn't help. Because I have a shield made of blood. Nope. No, I'm not. But thank you for coming to me and dying by my hand. You look lovely in death. That's really becoming. I know I need not go in here, but I still have that. There's that skull I constantly heard. Holy heck, that's a lady skull. I haven't seen many of those. But she's nameless. Whoa! And she's protected by some big dude. That is probably the one that... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ult, save me now, because I'm really, really low. Ooh, thank you. Put him in a corner. Put him in a corner and put him down. That lady exploded on death, so don't come close. That was a bit of a mistake. This door has now been unlocked, thank you, so that we don't have that weird issue again. Alright, that's a new type of enemy. And that was not something I wanted to do. I want to pick up that. Don't know why I hit my second mouse button. Oh well. So be it. Done that little foray. But there's supposed to be a little alleyway down here? This, I'm looking at this and like wondering... Because now I'm... Is that on top, perhaps? Ah, it's on top. Look at this house, looks much better, eh? Alright. Let's see if we can get some rare ingredients over here, some purple ones. Oh, nothing to see over here just yet. Have a look, see, there's another one of those ladies that explodes. Hiya. Thanks for the blood. Let me just activate this. And being attacked from behind by that lady. Did not realize I would be this close to... Whoa, okay. I'm trying to get out of here, but I haven't got it queued. I really want this. Thank you. I don't like this enemy. So apparently it's both ranged. Yeah, okay. So it has a ranged attack. She will explode upon death. That will do sounds of damage. Alright, alright. We're getting to it. It's just a little getting used to it. I guess that super rare enemy is now everywhere in London. We're really lacking blood now. Because, I mean, these enemies, they cause me a lot of aggravated damage. Hello, buddy. You are exactly what I need. Okay, so I also noticed something very peculiar about this. These are all women. Don't know if you noticed that, but I did notice. So okay, that is definitely a better way to take them down. Door has been unlocked, very good. I haven't found yet my resting hideout. But I also don't feel like I really need it. This is towards the Ascalon Club. Alright. Porcelain China, the finest quality.
The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Actually, I think it's this thing. I was looking at the clothing store, but I don't think it's the clothing store.
They're all around you, waiting for you to let your guard down.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. With the epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Well, luckily he doesn't have a sniff vampire immediately ability.
You should try to sleep.
But we are in a new district with new people. No investigations. Oh, come on. Oh, you have a migraine. Hold on. You need my medication.
Good evening, Old.
I won't.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
Alright.
You need some rest.
Oh, sorry.
You should try to sleep.
And with that, we are going to try and sanitize this area as well. After all, we are managing to sanitize this area. We have sanitized this area. It should be all fine. But yeah, we have encountered our first person in this area. And wow, you can see indeed that everything is of the finest quality indeed. Well, let's not dilly-dally around. I'm curious to see where the other people are that live in this district. But oh, the Ascalon Club is calling to me. But one more person. Hey, dark-skinned in the richest neighborhood in this game.
No, please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
What? Another Ashbury and Mother? You have a really different skin and also Econ then? Guess you don't need medical checkups.
Do you need my medical attention, Charlotte?
I am fine, Dr. Reed.
Oh.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Are you mortal or not? That would be...
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me, or your mother.
Good to know. And don't worry, my mother told me everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, that's implying something else, but still... So in this, vampires can get mortal babies? I hope you can hear me scratching my head, because I'm... scratching my head.
Tell me about...
Oh, it's an adoption.
Want to know.
That makes way more sense. I'm sorry.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
Also, I'm really curious about this Italian-looking flag pendant.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End.
Oh.
When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Econ, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
I know of a group that you once could have joined, but they're now dead. No idea who done that.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let
No.
me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Oh, was that how it went in England? Oh, then it went slightly different in the Netherlands, I believe.
Are you a suffragette then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, sorry, you're a computer animated figure.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
This is apparently the missing person quest for this area.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Nope, already did that. Alright.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Well, no more dilly-dallying around it. Time to enter the Ascalon Club. I guess that would take a good 20 minutes anyways, and be a good end of the episode. Oh! Little stretch already. Red door, how appropriate. That is gonna open. Yep.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Did you had a little trouble, mister?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
There
Yeah.
has been quite a battle here.
Yeah, that's what I noticed as well. Oh,
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
oh, I'm sure about that. It's just these are a lot of guys, like a ton of them. I would not. Oh, this is like the area for the final battle scene. Sorry to say, but it is. I hope it's not, but it is. Because it has a... Who? Was I not supposed to go in here? Or was I supposed to go in here? What did I just do? I think I just found the back door. Yep, I just found the back door. Whoopsie. Let me just open this gate. So that from now on it's unlocked. Which may not have been necessary, so it seems. But yeah, it has like this voyeur where enemies can attack you from upstairs. If it breaks up, you might be able to shadow step up there. There is this wide open space with columns around it. It's perfect for a battle scene. I think that's what I see when I look at this area. Other than that, it is beautiful looking.
It's locked.
Beautiful, but we already know that from this game. It's why I know that some people have said it's a shame that this game is so much action focused and less RPG focused, because hello, good dagger, just a good dagger. Oh, but I can also take absorb blood. That's weird. Who? Yeah, whatever.
It's locked, all right.
Fine, we'll take the other door. But yeah, I know what it's in Dutch, but for the life of me, I can't think of it right now in English. Well, people that review games have said that this game is unfortunately a little too action-focused, despite its surroundings and not taking enough, making enough use of it, or having enough moments where you have roleplay suggestions. There are definitely a few. Hey, key to the Ascalon Club. Basement access is only for members. Let's not go there then before I am a member. But yeah, because there are definitely some major decisions, and the game clearly shows you that. But there isn't like this sub-level where you can. It's very forced, those decisions, if you will.
Good evening.
Yeah, well, you knew that there will be only men. That was clear. What the is
My
that?
good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
What are those white roses?
For we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
I don't think we're going to lie over here. I mean, this is the truth, I think. This is what I'm going to have to say. I hope that the game doesn't go like, oh, now that's what you truly think. But
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why have you asked me here?
Because the crisis is escalating. Our enemies, the Guard of Priwen, have even launched an open hunt. The only way to calm things down is to put an end to the epidemic.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
this he already has done, and he is a lord. This would just agitate things. This, I guess it's his concern, considering he's the highest ranking member of the Ascalon Club, so...
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and
Scary
chairman of the club,
question.
I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
That's not entirely as I hoped to have heard, though not unexpected from any society, certainly a secret society.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
By the way, any English folk that might be watching this small little YouTube channel, I have no idea who that is. If you know, do let me know in the comments, because I have no idea who William Marshall is, really.
What
This
does
I actually
Ascalon
know,
mean?
but...
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
It's, by the way, also an area in Jerusalem, or in Old Jerusalem. So I should speak. This is what the English gave it as a name.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
I would like to point out that he says any servant. That also includes us right now, Dr. Jonathan Reed. But, well, I think we might need them.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Let's see what this
My
actually
fellow
entails.
members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Econ as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Econ, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Why is the music so dramatic here?
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Something tells me the man on the right is the mortal one. But we will talk to him in another episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.